Hi, my name is Cormac-ville and this is my blog. I grew up in the white middle class paradise that is Dorking in Surrey. It's a bit like how I imagine heaven to be like after the first few thousand years, where everyone is bored with having it so good but too embarrassed to complain about it, so they just sit there and fidget. If you get close to the houses, you can hear them rattling with the desperate refurnishings of lost housewives, while their retired and well-off husbands are free to contemplate at leisure their lives of selfishness and mediocrity. Dorking's main attraction is a street full of antique shops where, thanks to Dorking's large elderly population, you can see antiques being sold by antiques to antiques. Always partial to a nice metaphor, Dorking's senior citizens can be seen huddled outside the Age of Elegance, which has closed down some years ago and will never be open for them again. Here we see a rare sight in Dorking. A lot of people around here get pretty cheesed off with the immigrants, and here you can see why. This ethnic chappie seems to be stealing rubbish from the floor in broad daylight. The first two things you see on entering Dorking by train are Denby's Vineyard and the Bywater building, both owned by Dorking's premier citizen Mr. Adrian White. A couple of years ago, the Tanzanian government annulled a contract Bywater had to control the country's water supply, citing gross incompetence. Mr. White is responding by suing the country, which is the first time a country has ever been sued. But the 4,768th time, a multi-millionaire fuckface from Europe has taken a massive steaming dump on an African country. This is Dorking's premier model citizen. 2 weeks ago, I moved away from my birthplace to North London, which, if you haven't ever been there, looks a bit like this. It's a bit messy, North London. It's got a nice garden and some deck chairs and a tree. But I'm planning to have a lot of crazy Cockney adventures while I'm here, so that's supposed to be a link to the next video.